Alright, so I originally was going to live stream this, but I thought I might as well do a full video commentary, record everything, and then post it up. So without further ado, guys, check out my sneak peek of Age of Overlord right now. Yeah, like that handsome devil just mentioned, this is the sneak peek of Age of Overlord, and it finally arrived to my local TCG game store. So I'm back here at Cardboard Legends checking out some pulls. I know I arrived a little bit late. You can see the guys are already on the bank shots pulling out. Definitely one sneak peek per person. Nothing to see here, guys. Also, you know, people winning game mats thanks to courtesy of Kyle. Kind of an ugly mat, not gonna lie. Not a fan of this one. Obviously I didn't win the raffle because I didn't want to. Not interested in it. But what I wanted to show you guys is the awesome pulls that you can get from here, which is the Horus cards and obviously the much awaited SP card, which I didn't pull from this one, but I did manage to pull some awesome cards. So I'll show you some of my openings first, and while that's playing, I would like to talk to you about this video, what it's going to be about. Obviously it's going to be about me opening some awesome packs, but what it also is going to be about is matches. However, if I put all the 4 matches that I was in for this tournament, which I think there was 5 rounds, but I think I dropped out. And there's a gold sarcophagus to start with. Awesome. I think it's sitting around $12 right now. That was a nice little pull to start with for the Horus supports, which is amazing. But to get back to the topic, there was 5 rounds, and I couldn't stick around for all of them, to be honest. I had things to do. Busy guy, you know, got a family to take care of. But aside from that, it was really fun. I found huge success with my Tellarknight deck. It competed very well against the meta. It has so much firepower that it didn't have before. It caught a lot of people off guard. My opponents were unexpectedly surprised. What I will show you though is I don't want this video to be about 3 hours long, which that's how long it took me to film this whole thing. Oh, and there's my second, my second best card. This one is, I think Samsara is sitting around $18. Beautiful Secret Rare, guys. Vanadium is getting their support. A little bit jelly, but it's okay. Too bad it's not a warrior, it's a fairy. So again, 5 rounds. I stuck around for 3.5 of them or 4 of them, but I'm gonna display the first 2 matches on here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the second part in a different video. So yeah, I don't know why this video is on repeat. Definitely this is my first time opening this sneak peek. Man, not a big fan of the field center as well. Excuse the lighting too. I gotta talk to management, see if they can get a better lighting over there for me. Oh, having a blast opening up sneak peeks. Testina, Testina, that's a funny name. Testina? Testicles? No, Testina. Testina has a new support coming out. Apparently the deck is very underrated and very good, so I welcome it. Underrated decks is where we live. But yeah, and then also full armor XYZ cards, as well as some Watt support, if you guys were not aware. What? This is, by the way, all in first take. I wish I had a script or a ghostwriter, but I don't. It's just me talking into the little microphone over here, reviewing my own video. And then Baphomet as well. Wow, look at these guys getting all this amazing support, and I'm over here what do you call it, stuffing engines into my deck to make it work. I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. I know I did at the sneak peek. I went to one at King Fandom, and then I went to the one at Hidden Fortress. I also hit up the Cardboard Legends. That's where this tournament was taking place. That packaging does remind me of Christmas. Speaking of, you know, Christmas, because I think of Christmas, I think of giveaways. So that's what I'm going to be doing soon enough once I get these boxes ordered in. What? That's funny. This is just a different angle of the same pack being opened. I don't know what you guys are seeing here, but it's just a different angle. But once I get those boxes, and unlike other Yugi tubers that get their boxes somehow 2 weeks earlier, I am so upset. I wrote to Konami actually saying, hey, can I get my boxes? And then it said, sorry, a lot of people are asking for that. You're not special, basically. So once I get those boxes in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my classic giveaway, and you know what that is. I'm just going to open the one box and then do the other one as a giveaway to one lucky subscriber, or if you're a long time. And another Testina. This deck is begging to be built by me, but I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to build a deck that's has a funny name like that. Although the artwork is pretty interesting. Exceed the Pendulum. Sick artwork. I think this might be my best pull from the sneak peek set. Oh, there goes another Horus card. I originally was going to live stream this, and I'm sorry guys, I know you were looking forward to the live stream, but I thought, I don't know, something's going on with my live stream. And observe as I pull an amazing Seeker Rare here. Yep, the mama herself. Diabol Star, the Black Witch. Beautiful card, guys. Sitting at around $30 as we speak. I don't know if the value changed much, but regardless, a very beautiful card. So what I wanted to say is that, Jesus, what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Was I talking about sneak peek openings? I must have skipped my mind. Let's just enjoy this last opening before we hop into the duels. Not really, you know, I know the price card in here is the new SP card, and I get it, it works well in certain decks. I don't think it really works well with the Tellarknights, especially because of the build that I'm running currently that doesn't even include Deltaros in it anymore. I know it's shocking, but I feel like this deck is not able to function with the standalone values of just Deltaros and even Tellarknights. I don't even go for turn skip anymore. It's bizarre, I know. You would think that the fact that I run Baron now, I would be able to go into turn skip and then just OTK, but the deck really struggles with OTKing, believe it or not. Not because of the follow-up monsters are not strong enough, but because of how many restrictions they put on. Altair, when it's summoned and you use its effect, you can only attack with Tellarknights, so can't swing with Baron, and Altair only locks you into, if you use its effect to pop, which sometimes you do, is locks you into attacking with Xyz only. So because of that, and because of the new support cards coming out, I took out Deltaros. I'm really hate to take out Tellarknights, but unless we get like really good support for those cards, they don't serve as much purpose as you think. And another Testina card. Even M7 doesn't serve as much of a purpose. I know it's a step up, but that's all it is, and you can just use Constellar Tellarknights and save the deck space for cards that actually matter, which could be the full XC armored cards or even the new divine cards. So anyway, first match is well underway, and this one is going to be against what I believe is a Runic deck. So I'm going to activate the Pressure Planet to add my copy of Fenrir. Now we're getting to the good stuff, guys. Fenrir effect is activating and bringing out Rice Heart. That's my usual go-to start-off combo. Just try to bait out Ash Blossom or an Imperm so I can combo off with my normal Tellarknights. So now I opened with Altair, which I cut to 1 because I don't like to see it in opening. This is pretty weak opening to start with, which says a lot because this used to be my stronger openings. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into Caduceus. And Caduceus is pretty standard. I don't run Sheraton anymore, so the next best target is the Neb. With the Neb I get to search for, which I forgot to do. I get to search for, what do I search for here? Depends on what I have in hand. Okay, I want Unukalai, and I wonder why. Yeah, it's because I want to get the most out of my value. If you already have the spell card, you don't need to add Lirin. You need to add something that will give you an extra XC monster on the field. So I send Alteran away. I bring out M7 and then it triggers Alteran, and then I bring out, I think this is where I would usually go into my Dark Tellarknight, but instead I tap into my Matmech engine. So Matmech is a, I think, 4 card main deck, and then 2 cards extra deck, which is, again, I'm running Pot of Prosperity, so extra deck space is really important. That's why I feel like Talamaya's, M7, and even Pleiades don't belong in there anymore. Don't get me wrong, like popping 2 cards on the field with Alteran is good, but I feel like you need so much more gas in today's meta since tier limits are running wild again, that you're not going to end on Talamayas. You're making, most of the time, you're making your Dark Teller with Diamond on the field and then praying that they don't have like an Imperm or anything like that. So now I'm going to end with, I think, what seems to be Diamond. And what seems to be, I went Dweller because I realized I have 2 Matmechs on the field. So I went Dweller here because I want to detach 1 during my turn, and then I want to detach 1 during their turn. I want to have those monsters engraved so I can Trishula rip their cards during their turn. Showing him the cards, he's asking if there's any limitations. I'm telling him no, there is not. Draw a turn, again activate Dweller's effect. Going blind Dweller is not such a bad option, to be honest, just because it has like it's so good against a lot of decks, especially tiers are running wild, you never know. So he activates Time Renin and Marganite. That's like the first time I face against this card, like first time I see it being played. So this is the card that lets you normal summon twice and lets you draw twice for the remainder of the duel. He sets 1. I'm trying to figure out what he's running at this point, and then so I'm guessing he didn't open his Runic Fountainate. So in the end phase, I go ahead and activate my Matmech Super Factorial, which is perfect. I love the fact that he set it. That means I get to send it away. Maximum potential for the Lapilation to trigger. You send 3, 1, 2, and then the last card in his hand goes bye-bye. Oh no, not the last card in his hand, but it still goes bye-bye. So he ended up scooping on that game, because on the follow-up, clearly I had game. Nutty. Okay, so let's skip to second game. Throw the side decking out. This time he starts. So I still don't know what he's playing, but as soon as I see it, I get nervous because he's gonna go ahead and special summon out his Yugen. Yugen effect activates. To search. Yep. Pitch. Oh, Peekaboo would have been bad. Oh, with the one call by, I had Ash ready for the fountain, but he went ahead and one of call by. I swear, they always have it. They always carry it. Okay, so Runic Fountain will be activated. One card in the... Wait, did he not activate Runic Fountain? Oh yeah, he did. It's on the middle. And that has a built-in protection for Runic Fountain. That's not an activated effect. Something to keep in mind. So I go ahead and lead off with Fenrir, which is a great way to start. And that baits out all of his negates. And then banish top 3, which is a-okay, I guess. So now my Fenrir is negated. I pass turn. Jesus Christ, did I not have anything? Oh no, I didn't pass turn. I asked if he had a response. I was about to say, man, I don't have anything. So now I activate Wakashi, baiting him out, because I don't even have... I think I banished my the target, the super heavy target, so I just baited it out. Banish top 4. He hit some good ones. But it's okay, it was totally worth the banish, because now I can actually play freely. So I think his is built in. I don't know if he used the protection yet. That's what he's explaining to me. So now I can to swing over it as much as I can. Make sure I proofread everything. Swing and then swing again with Fenrir. In main 2, I activate Constellar Tellarknights, bringing out the Altair. So that's why I was saving Altair, just in case somehow he destroys Altair. Altair will trigger bringing out Altair so I can keep playing, but he didn't. So now I know he doesn't have anything, so I can feel free and combo off. I think I'll probably build for follow-up. Yep, I'll banish Lyran to add another copy of Constellar Tellarknights to hand. I'm also thinking about adding Tellarknight Genesis just for this purpose, because I could have popped 2 cards on the field. So I rank modulate into M7, M7 triggers, popping the, bringing out the Alteran, popping his Fountain, which forces him to activate another Runic card from hand. Hey, how much protection can you get? I'm just forced to bring out Diamond at this point, I think. Yep, and Diamond will be passed. And that is game. Okay, very successful game, match 1. Gotta give it to him. Runics are a very tough matchup for Tellarknights. This one is the match that I kind of left quickly. It was on the wraps, but I thought I would show something off for the camera that I don't usually do in this version of the deck, and that is the infamous little surprise. But just waiting for the matchup to start here. Okay, now the match is well underway. So I win the dice roll, and I'm gonna go ahead and activate Wakashi. Wakashi bring out the regular Pendulum Summon. So this is, I believe, Tellarknights versus Heroes, which is a very favorable matchup to me because I don't think they counter my deck very well. So I go my usual route. I will Synchro, and I activate his effect to banish a random card from my opponent's hand. Omega is still a boss monster. Now I know what he's playing. Yeah, unfortunately for me, like, I know I had game on this. One, because he said I didn't have any follow-up during his turn. But because I had to leave, I thought I would show off the turn skip without Sheraton or Caduceus. Because why not? You guys deserve to see a turn skip. I told you I can do it without it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna Pendulum Summon all these guys out. You're gonna summon all of them. You're gonna throw another one, throw an Alteran in there for a follow-up. At this point, he's like, what are you doing? So yeah, definitely not gonna be doing. See, I went 2 and I'm like, no, you know what? I'm gonna have to cut this duel short because I have to leave. And I brought up 5 material Rongo and he started to panic. He's like, what is that? I told him not to worry, I'm just gonna skip his turn. That will trigger coming out, and then M7, and then activate the effect to bring Tellarknights. So if you guys are running the turn skip, you guys can in this deck. Just remember, after I showcase my deck profile, which will come up soon enough, I realized that I do not run Skybridge in this build anymore, which kind of makes this really bad for the follow-up, because yes, I get to swing at him, but the problem is, like, look at I have no hand for follow-up. I have nothing but to rank modulate him into Diamond. I mean, yeah, I can inflict some damage here and then slap on Zeus, but that's about it. So I swing with those 2, and then there's a little misplay here. Thinking I can rank modulate again, but I can't. Yeah, like I said, this game was in the bag. This was one of my easier matchup, but the guy's a really solid player. He was very understanding. He's like, man, he was more excited than I was to see this turn skip. He's like, you never see this anymore. This is amazing. And that's what I like to see. I like to see appreciation from other duelists for all the hard effort that I put forth. Having Omega be a constant interruption, not gonna lie, is pretty solid in this deck. I was also hesitant about putting him in, but he puts in a lot of work. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rip another card from his hand at random. Oh, he's gonna drop it. He's gonna drop the book. That's solid, I guess, but that's very costly because he has no follow-up to go with that. But yeah, guys, like I said, this is gonna wrap up soon. I'm gonna go ahead and drop because something came up, so I had to leave. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more content like this. I'm gonna put up part 2 coming up maybe by Saturday for you guys to enjoy. Of course. He's like, you bastard. Okay. And yeah, so he's pretty much going Dark Law, and this is where I bail. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm glad you enjoyed this type of content. I definitely enjoy making this kind of content. I think I like this more than the live stream because the videos are better quality, and then I get to you get to hear my beautiful voice instead of just a bunch of chatter and pixelated images. For some reason the reception is pretty bad. Yeah, so I will see you guys later. Watch me pack my stuff and leave. So Tellarknight out. You guys are still here? Why are you guys still here? I told you the game's over. You're just making pointless moves. There's nothing happening. You're just going in circles. Matter of fact, why am I still here? Have a good night, guys. Go watch a Ruxin video. Opening up another box. I wonder what that guy's basement looks like. He must have a lot of cards just sitting over there doing nothing. Get back to the community, Ruxin. Just kidding.